Okay, look at this. Got a little Palomino, baby. Not Palo Alto, baby. It's Palomino. Baby, come on, you're not in hell. You're not in hell. It's just 9/11, baby. You're not in hell. That's what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about 9/11 and talk about, I'm just gonna share something. You're like, who is this guy? Fibonojji. Man, he's amazing. Man, he's awesome. And sometimes I think he kind of looks a little athletic. Wait, maybe he should be a UFC. Hang on. Maybe he should be a UFC fighter because he can kick people's butt. Like John Jones. But not Holly Holm. Ronda Rousey for sure, man. Misha Tate. I can kick her ass. No worry about her. I'll kill. Nate Diaz, baby! Nate Diaz! I love Nate. Love Nate. Love Nate Diaz. And I hate that leprechaun. All right, you're not in hell, baby. You're not in hell. Love Nate Diaz. Dana White, put me in, baby. Seriously, okay. I'm going to go there, Dana, now that you want to talk about it. Palomino, God dang it, Dana White selling the UFC. I'm kind of worried that the UFC is going to kind of lose its soul. They become like NASCAR. That suck. Dana White, seriously, dude. Come on, Dana. But seriously, if somebody offered me $40 billion, I think I'd be like, Palomino, Palo Alto, bitch. I'm gonna be a Zuckerberg. I'm gonna go buy all the houses around me and make sure I have all kinds of privacy. But then violate the 4th Amendment all day at work because I'm Facebook CEO. Yeah, I said it. Facebook. You fucking data. Oh my goodness. Fuck, he's like bitching about Dana White and Zuckerberg and he's calling Palo Alto nigger shit and he's like saying, I think he wants to fight John Jones. No, I don't want to fight John Jones, dude. I don't want to fight John Jones. He can kick my ass. Just gotta, I don't know. All right, guys, we're going to talk about it. I'm going to have to look. Okay, I got to explain something to you. Oh, shit. How the fuck am I going to do this? It's something pretty and safe. Come on, baby. We got to talk about something. 9/11. We all have them. I'm going to show you something. If I can. Dang it, I tell you these. Look at that. Oh. What's that? He's acting smart. Wait, is he Einstein? No, he's just brilliant and handsome. There you go. Can he do it? No way. No way. Look. Oh, baby. Oh my goodness, what are they gonna say? Manhattan skyline. Oh, no way. I don't get him. He literally went from UFC to 9/11, and then he's talking about Einstein shit, and that he's going to talk about trampolines, and he's going to talk about emotional healing. I think. Wait, is it Sunday? Oh, he's seeing Jesus on Sunday. Oh, this is a paid-for advertisement by 9/11. Something pretty and safe, baby. That's what we want. We want something pretty and safe now. Wait, I'm about to quote Joe Rogan too. Joe has this really good quote about security and how we now are enduring tyranny because it's selling as security. Google that quote by Joe Rogan. He's such a smart guy. Pretty and safe, baby. 9/11. We all have. All right. Think of a trampoline. Think of a trampoline, like bouncing like that. Like you're bouncing on a trampoline right there. There you go. Bouncing. Boom, right there. You got that? Are you feeling it? Feeling it, baby? You're bouncing on a trampoline, all right? Feel it? Boom, boom. Holla. Get that? Okay, you're like, just go with me. Think of a trampoline. Big ass trampoline. Black trampoline. See that? We're still bouncing, dude. You're bouncing. I'm gonna tell you how how the emotional system is built. And if we know how it's built, then guess what we can do? We can work with it. And we can, because we all have 9/11s. May God have mercy on the souls who perished on 9/11 and on the souls of those who perished in the conflicts that have since ensued. 9/11. So this is Fibonacci on 9/11. More importantly, let's talk about my trampoline. Let's talk about emotional healing, because we all have 9/11s metaphorically. As nations we have them, as cities we have them, like Detroit. Sometimes we get over them, sometimes we don't. Detroit's a great example of a city that's never gotten over their 9/11. And then emotionally, as people, as families, as communities, you know, again, we're all in this together. And think of cells, and cells, you know, they work together and they form. So we have individuals, and individuals have families, and families have communities. And so all these things can have trauma, and all these things can have 9/11s. So how do we get to healing? Because there's so much talk about the narrative of the problem, but who's talking to the healing? And I want you to think of a trampoline. And the trampoline, I saw once where Einstein described his theory, or it wasn't Einstein. I wasn't there. So I was hanging out with Tesla. In a Tesla? Or is he driving a Tesla? No, I was hanging out with Tesla anyway, you know, I've heard that theory, E equals MC squared, and it's a really big deal. I'm from Oklahoma. It's never really resonated with me until I saw it demonstrated. And once I saw it, I'm like, I got it. And then what it is if you think of a trampoline, and you think of putting a giant bowling ball in the middle of that trampoline, and that there are so many effects of doing that. So you have this indented trampoline, and this giant mass is pulling it down. So everything you put on the trampoline, like these marbles, will just slide into that space. Well, sometimes if you think of trauma, emotional trauma, as the giant thing on your emotional trampoline, those become states, or those become a place that everything kind of moves into. So the answer to that is healing. Healing. And the first step of healing is to admit those, if you want to call them anchors, you know, if you think of an anchor or a weight, and how we are indelibly shaped by the trauma as well as the bliss that we go through, and what we have gone through, and we're in a continual state of creating the future out of the past because of the weight of the marbles traveling down. And if we want to change the future, we have to be honest with those weights and those things that shaped us, the trauma and the bliss. The trauma and the bliss shapes us, indelibly shapes us. This day shaped us. It shaped us. It shaped you, it shaped me. I have my story. I would love to hear your story. That domino, boom, 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 boom.